Most people will experience anxiety at some stage in their life, and for many it's mild and manageable, and for others it can be really quite chronic and debilitating with full-blown panic attacks. There's all sorts of anxiety. For example, children who suffer from separation anxiety when they're taken to creche or school. There's anticipatory anxiety, where people might be afraid of some upcoming event, whether it's a visit to the doctor, the dentist, doing an exam. Then there's anxiety where people can link it to something specific, such as fear of flying, fear of the dark, fear of closed spaces. We've got people who talk about saying they have a really bad feeling that something's going to happen, and they walk around with an anxiety in their stomach. In homeopathy, we believe your emotional health is just as important as your physical health. And you can often see that what's happening in your emotional health does manifest onto your physical body. So if you look at anxiety, look at what happens. People will talk about their stomach churning, that they feel sick to their stomach, that they're paralyzed with fear. People get a lot of diarrhea, running to the toilet, trembling, palpitations, sweating, restlessness. These are all just physical signs from our body that something actually is not okay. So the problems can extend way past the physical manifestations of what you experience when you're anxious. So we look at people with panic attacks, their life becomes so restrictive that there's so many things that they can't do because they're afraid of actually having a panic attack and not knowing how to control it. People with anxiety then maybe suffer a lot from lack of sleep because they're worrying, concentration difficulties. Social skills then start to get affected and they start to withdraw more into themselves. People's appetite can get affected. They start eating more, or they actually find that they actually can't face food. So there is so much we can do in homeopathy to help people with anxiety. We can use acute remedies to help people out of that immediate state of fear and anxiety. And constitutionally, we work at a deeper level in trying to reduce the overall anxiety, build confidence, and help get rid of fears long term. So just to give you an example of some of the remedies that we can use in homeopathy to help with anxiety. Aconite is a remedy where there's a lot of fear, a lot of distress. The person is beside themselves. They may be trembling. The fear is sudden, it's acute, it's dramatic. It's very hard to try and reach somebody when they're in that state. I often liken it to a car accident where somebody steps out of the car, they just can't comprehend what's happened. They're really, really distressed. Then we have another remedy called gelsenium, which is the best way probably to describe it is someone who says it feels like they're paralyzed with fear. It's like the deer in the headlights. They're faced with their anxiety and they say they just maybe feel rooted to the spot. They can't move. Their legs feel like jelly. We've got arginate, which is a great remedy for anticipation. Somebody who's about to head into exams or about to take a driving test and they're very restless and fidgety and impulsive. So that's a little snapshot on anxiety and some of the ways homeopathy can help. And if you're struggling with anxiety, or perhaps your child is, please feel free to get in touch and I'd be delighted to try and help. So thanks very much for listening, and see you again soon.